How you doing, guys? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. So it ended Man City 2, Leeds United 1. A lot of drama though. A lot of drama at the end, and my God, a lot of drama. Obviously, I don't know if the panel is gonna join me, but I'll do this alone if the panels are busy. I think they're very busy. But a lot of drama. But welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. For me, I'm gonna just start this off before we analyze this game. At this point in time, we have to be very serious with what we're doing. I mean, like, I'm laughing because of the situation how Pep Guardiola got pissed off with Haaland, but Haaland seems like he doesn't care. But I like Haaland, man. I like what he did. I understand what he was doing. I know it's sentiment. You're giving it to your captain. He's on 2 goals. He's never had 3 goals in the Prem. Giving him that, you never know. Gundogan's last season. I get it, but you know what? The 3 points is the 3 points. But let's get in. Let me welcome the people in the comments. Big Morgan says, love the music. Thank you very much, Big Morgan, and love you being here, Big Morgan. Long time no see. McLavin says, just got off the phone with Maris. I will be accepting your 2 apologies on his behalf. Pardon Gundo. Come on, man. McLovin, I'm a Mahrez fan. You know this. I've never hated on Mahrez. I'm a Mahrez fan, man. Go check my video. Riyad Mahrez is on the channel. Go check it. Go check it. Tali says, hello, Tali. How you doing, man? How you doing here for that Saturday afternoon sunlight? Here's I say, what up, Tali? Man City can't keep clean sheets, but a washed Liverpool can. Well, at least we're not sitting sixth like Liverpool. At least we're comfortable at the top with 4 points of a gap. I still love you, man. Liverpool might scam top four. Top four. I don't think so. I was looking at the table. I think Man United are gonna have to bottle it. Like they're gonna have to lose a lot of games. I think it's the Liverpool have played more games. We'll look at the table in a few minutes. Look at the table. Look at the table. But if this come top four, big up, big up, big up. That win should have been more comfortable than it should be. I know, man. It should have been a comfortable win. But Man City does this, man. They always make things very difficult. People have always said this. I don't know why I'm laughing. I know some people are pissed off with the Leeds United game, but I don't know. I'm just happy today, so I'm not going to let it ruin my afternoon. Man City always do that. They always make things the hard way. That Madrid game where we lost to Madrid in the second leg, we should have been in the final. But guess what? We conceded 2 goals in few seconds. That's what Man City does, man. Melina, big up to you. Big up to you, Melina. Guys, if you want nice content on fantasy football, nice Arsenal content, not delusional Arsenal content, just nice, calm, straightforward Arsenal content, go and subscribe to Miss Melina. Very good channel, and she'll help you with your fantasy football. Nam says, Rico Lewis is a gym, Patrick. He is. He's just 18 years old, and the football he plays is amazing. Haaland should have taken that pen. I know we're gonna get into that. 3 points is all that matters, Pat. Yeah, that's all that matters for me too. But we still have to talk about the crazy moments and the exciting moments. And I know everybody's heart was in their mouth when Gundogan missed that, and you're like, why did Haaland take it? Crazy how Lewis is ahead of Phillips when it comes to trust. Man, that's tough for Phillips, man. Imagine an 18-year-old who just turned 18. But you know what? I still support Phillips, man. What is Akanji doing for the Rodrigo goal? Man, Akanji has been nice. I'm gonna give. You know what? Akanji has saved us so well. That mistake, I'm gonna give him a pass. I'm giving him a pass. Okay, let's start off. I'm gonna welcome Carl in a few minutes, but let's start off with my captain, my man, the captain that other people say this guy is not worth being a captain. Some people are not happy with him as a captain. I have seen many people post that he's not suitable to be a captain. But my captain, this man carried us today. I know he missed, but this man carried the team. My God, his performance as a defensive midfielder, as a holding midfielder, was flawless. I've said it multiple times. When Gundo plays as a defensive midfielder, we always win with 2+ goals. But the thing is, today, obviously, we missed. That could have been a 7-0 game, but it's because the players were missing. Haaland was missing. But Gundo, the way he played, like, I forgot that Rodri belongs in the team. No insult to Rodri. I forgot Rodri's in the team. This guy, the way he was moving the ball, rotating the ball, I think from the beginning, but this was the guy who Pep wanted as his DM. I think he wanted, but just because Gundogan became slower, less physical, and with the injuries, I think he was like, maybe I don't think he can handle the DM role, but fully. But this guy as a DM today, my God, I have never seen such beautiful form of football player, man. Amazing, amazing, man. Makes you want to jump out of the window. My window is short. I'm not talking about. Let's not get excited and people say I want to jump off a 10-foot window. No, my window is just down there, so I can jump off it. In a good way. Carl, so welcome, Carl. You didn't catch much of the game, did you?
Yeah, I only watched the second half. Just
you missed the Gundogan masterclass as a DM.
I mean, there's no surprise. There's no surprise. I know people talk about that Champions League final versus Chelsea in the final. The problem wasn't Gundo. The problem was Zinchenko.
Yeah, right? Yeah. You told me about this yesterday. I think you also said about.
Don't forget that in the 18-19 season, I believe Gundo played a lot in the CDM role.
Yeah. He carried us over to the end because Fernandinho was injured.
Yeah. So he's a good captain.
When he's on it as a DM, Carl, it's impossible, and I don't know how he does it because he's. This is the thing is, when he plays the other position, he gets outrun. But when he plays a DM, Carl, he runs, he finds you. Like today, there was a point where there was a counter, he stopped it. I don't
Yeah.
get it. It's just he tunes into another mind. It's just I don't know. It was amazing, man. It was amazing, and I want his name on that Madrid team. I bet you Pep cannot drop him after that. Obviously, Pep did not give him a handshake because of that decision by Haaland and himself. So when he was walking off the pitch, I felt bad for him. Pep even didn't look at him. I think he was pissed off. I think maybe he was trying to say, "You're the captain. You're supposed to tell the young man that no."
Yeah.
But it was
Yeah.
Haaland picks the ball, Carl, by the way, and ran to
Yeah.
give it to Gundo. Look, sometimes things happen. Gundo could have scored, but the keeper caught it and hit it against the post. Look, shit happens, but Gundo scored 2 brilliant goals, 2 brilliant assists from Riyad Mahrez. Let me read the comments. What was Akanji doing for Rodrigo? I think I read that already. How did Haaland not score at least 2 goals today? I don't know, man. He's a human being. Sometimes you're allowed to make mistakes, but I hope he's got his shooting puts for Madrid. Because I remember the game before Leipzig, he also blanked. Remember, he blanked the game before Leipzig, and boom, in the Leipzig game, he was on fire. The funny thing is, he was laughing the whole time, Carl, when he's missing. Just back from the game. Bigger. How was the atmosphere, FIFA? Let us know. We saw Akanji's Bonzo gene. Fortunately, it didn't matter. Luckily, it's not against Madrid. Akanji, I'm going to pardon him. He's been amazing, Carl. I'm not going to blame him just because he misplaced the header today. It's like the ball was moving so fast. I'm going to pardon him. He's been so great for us. I guess it wasn't Haaland's day today. It wasn't Haaland's day today. I agree with that, Tali. Gundo worth his weight in gold. Gundo worth the contract. Even Fabricio just tweeted saying, Pep says the club knows what I want to do with Gundo. I want to continue working with him as a player, and after he's not a player. I'm pretty sure that's a hint saying as an assistant manager also, isn't it, Carl?
Okay, yeah, Carl, I think he should stay and become the assistant manager. I think he should.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, right, and my dear wife just told me that it would be great. You know, this guy is so intelligent. Imagine him next to Guardiola for the next 3 or 4 or 5 years.
It would be amazing. Robos kept the scoreline down for Leeds too. Yeah, the keeper was amazing, Carl. The keeper was amazing. He made a lot of important saves for a keeper who Sean Samada is just picked, Carl, and he wasn't the first choice keeper, and he has only played 1 game for Leeds, and he just picked him instead. Because at point they were together, it was prom or something. He played very well. He's been consistent too. Yeah, Gundogan has been very. Says Patrick Chill. Now, come on, man, just put 5. Foden looks alive, interesting. Yeah, Foden was great. It's just that he was not very lethal in front of goal today. Haaland is overdue a hat-trick. He's usually averages 1 every 7 games, apparently. Yes, he's overdue a hat-trick, and I hope he does it against Madrid. Madrid are on a Copa del Rey final today. Is it today, Carl, or tomorrow? I don't know. Tomorrow, today. I think it's today.
No, it's in the next 1.5 hours.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Big up, Patrick and Carl. 3 points. Extend Gundogan's contract, Man City. Real Madrid next. So, guys, Gundo, man, I appreciate this guy, man. A lot of people say, oh, he's too soft to be a captain. I don't care, man. I loved both of his goals. Carl, I know you missed the game. Let me just tell you what happened. The goals are similar, Carl. Leeds United packed the bus and we scored the same identical goal. Basically, they did what you said. You remember what you always tell us, that Mahrez go wide.
Yeah.
So what was happening is they were so competent in the middle and Mahrez was going wide. So Mahrez started going extra wide. So every time they were switching the ball to Mahrez, it was 1v1. He draws the player and he was leaving Gundo with a gap. Give it to Gundo score. He scored the same exact goal twice. Composure. And this guy was
I saw the highlights.
Yeah, amazing. I'm telling you, it was amazing. Gundo one is better than Sleepy G. Yes, those are facts. He'll even be a better manager. Just watch. He'll even be a better manager. Rodri, Bernardo, Grealish, Stones, Diaz got well needed rest ahead of Madrid. Rico Ruiz made this possible. Carl,
yeah,
I want to tell you something. This Rico Ruiz guy is a talent. Yeah. I think as much as, you know, sometimes you think the kid, I think I wrote a message. I was like, Ruiz and Laporte. Even Laporte was amazing, Carl. No foot, no mistake. Yeah, he was amazing.
I mean, that's why I always say, look, Laporte is going to be part of the squad. We're going to need him. So people who are slandering him already, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, they need to come down. Laporte was amazing. I'm telling you. And there was points where we were being countered. He ran through, made a tackle. It was prime Laporte. Laporte was on fire. He's amazing. Another one who amazed me was Rico Ruiz. Carl, this kid could have got 3 assists today. Just Haaland fluffed his lines. Carl, he was making passes in between defenders from midfield, and they were going to Haaland straight just because Haaland wasn't clinical. But this kid can play as a midfielder. This kid can play as a midfielder, and the passes are amazing. Ask the people, the passes were amazing, and he's so comfortable. And the only way they can get the ball off him, they fouled him. That's the only thing I don't like. They were fouling him all the time and trying to injure him. Gundo is the greatest German player in the Premier League history. So intelligent and underrated. He can play DM, CM, and CAM. That is true. Pep ain't joking around about dropping points. Just look at how angry he was when Haaland didn't play the penalty. Yeah, man. Pep is a perfectionist. For you to not even give a handshake to the guy who carried you today, because Gundogan carried the team today. Big up, guys. Just came in. Big up to you. Now, Carl. This. Carl, your manager was angry. Carl,
of course,
he,
angry.
he hit the bottles, he hit the grass, and you could hear him from Sky Sports say, Haaland, you're supposed to kick it. You're supposed to take it. I'll send you the clip. He's like, Haaland. And Haaland was not listening. He's like, Haaland, you're supposed to take it. You're supposed to take it. Oh, he was not happy. He was not happy at all. What do you think of the situation from you as a manager? Let's talk to you as a manager. I'll let you go in a minute because you're a bit tired. But
let me explain. So here's why, right? Because before we start the game, right, we always say penalty comes, you take it. We have players. This is what I do. I know that players who take a penalty, right?
Yeah.
So I can imagine that before the game, he's told them who takes the penalty.
Yeah, he said he did. Yeah, he said in the press.
And when he gives the ball to Gundogan, that's not the plan. So you got to follow the plan. Now,
and Pep knows that Gundogan used to be our penalty taker, but he started missing. Mario started missing. That's why we needed a clinical, cold-hearted penalty taker.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, and you saw what happened. The next moment they score a goal. Now we're all like trying to make sure we see out the game, which shouldn't have been. These are the margins that we need to be aware of, because when it's 3-0, that game is dead. Haaland comes off. We can waste time and kill the game.
And Leeds United won't put any effort to score a goal, so it'd be a clean sheet. Yeah,
you don't give them a sniff. But hopefully he's going to learn this lesson for the games that are coming up.
He's young. Yeah, he's a young guy. This is all I told people, that he's a young guy. Laporte played well under the radar performance. Yeah, he was amazing. Laporte was amazing. We could win the league in 1 week if Arsenal drop points against Newcastle. We win our next game. Wow, amazing. Big up Sheikh Patrick. Big up pitch points. Big up the chat. Big up to you, Kim, man. Big up to you. Crazy how Walker slowly getting shifted out of our best starting 11. Ake Akanji have taken over. Man, I'm still not convinced with Walker. I don't know why. This is not the Walker we used to see. But you know what? He was being rested for Madrid. That means he's going to be used. Isn't it, Kao? Am I wrong? Because it looks like he was being rested for Madrid.
I think so. I mean,
because Vini is dangerous, Cow. I was watching a game, even when Madrid, Cow, even when Madrid lose, Vini is dangerous. But the thing about Girona, that's smart. 2 people marked him out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, we know the back four is going to be Akanji, Diaz, Stones, and Walker. And we know that Stones will play that half role of inside outside, right, based on who has the ball, who doesn't have the ball. That's the back four. So I guess Walker will play because Walker has the speed to cover. Yeah.
Do you think? Okay, this is just me. I just want to ask you, since you're here. As I said, I want to let you go because you're a bit tired.
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm rested. I'm chilled.
Ake is injured, right? Yeah. Let's say if Ake was not injured, would you still see that back four we've been playing, where it's Stones, Akanji, Diaz, and Ake? If you think if Ake was in, or do you think Walker is needed because Vinicius doesn't play?
I think Walker was always going to be needed. That's why he didn't start.
Yeah. I appreciate the fact he rested them. Smart.
I think the game plan clearly was to have Walker, Stones, Diaz fit, fresh and ready. Akanji has good recovery. He always come back. And then Ake was to kind of play this game to give Walker and give Walker, Stones, and Diaz some rest.
And Ake was also, I think, playing this game to keep himself warm again for Madrid. But now, but the thing is, there's a difference. He didn't go down the tunnel. He went to the bench and they just put the ice. So somebody says maybe it was precaution.
Precautionary, yeah. Maybe he just felt something. Said, "No, I'm going to just chill." Because they tell them, if you feel anything, let us know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a big miss, isn't it? I would have lucked him for the UCL ties, but anyway,
Akanji's fine. I think Akanji has his bozo moments when he plays central defense.
Yeah, Oh yeah, today he was central, isn't he? He went
Yeah, yeah,
actually
yeah,
very
yeah.
central.
He
Yeah,
has
but
those
I think
moments.
he'll be fine with Diaz. I think Diaz bails him out.
Yeah, whenever he plays wide, left or right, he seems to
Mm.
do well. It's
Oh,
when he's
because it's not
playing.
out there, it's not risky. All he has to do is
Yeah,
stop a
yeah,
block from.
yeah,
Yeah, I
exactly,
get it. I get
exactly,
spoken
exactly,
like a true manager. We are
exactly.
20 games unbeaten. What's up with everybody? We are 20
Are you
games
serious?
unbeaten.
No.
Yeah, apparently that's what he's saying. 20 games unbeaten. I'm just laughing at the situation. Big Morgan, I don't care about what happened with the Pens. I'm just laughing at Pep telling Haaland that it should have been you. And even after the game started, he was still saying it should have been you. It should have been you. Then he went to the he went to the bench and then
He was mad. He was
he
mad.
started drinking the bottle. He was pissed off. Anyway, so Carl, um, here are the stats, Carl.
Okay.
Sean Sean Dyche came to us, and Sean Dyche at least had good percent. No. Is it Sean Dyche? Yeah, Sean Dyche back in the days with Burnley used to come to us. At least his percentage was over 18. Leeds United is that one of the lowest percentages. So we had 82 and they had 18. Can you imagine? Two
Well,
shots on
I
target. Two
mean,
shots
what
on target. It was gonna be zero. It was gonna be zero. At the point in time, it was zero at all. So look at that. The game was on our favor. Sean Sam Allardyce was trying to play one of the most nasty football, and you know what? It could show that the Leeds United players don't know how to play Sam Allardyce football
they
because
don't know. They don't know. I mean, going from Marcelo Bielsa to Sam Allardyce. I mean, come on, think about that. It's a
yeah,
short talking.
his football is
Guy
poor. It's
belongs in
not
a
great.
guy. The guy belongs in a museum.
Do you know what his football is gonna do? His football will want to win games against maybe some of the teams that are coming after us. Because some of the teams that are coming after us don't know how to keep possession. So it will win the games. He will go those scruffy goals. Because I know what he's looking for. He's looking for somebody broke him down. He says he used to be coached by him. Some player said when he came to West Brom, he was telling us that always get the ball in these areas and try get some scruffy win. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it will work against Newcastle. I know if Newcastle beat Arsenal, Newcastle might relax a bit. Maybe I think he will get draws. I think Leeds United might be safe, Carl. I was looking at it. All they need is one win
Hmm.
and a few draws, and that's what they need. It's not like they need because some of the teams around them are doing poor. Southampton, oh, I don't. And Southampton is poor, 24 points,
Yeah,
embarrassing.
they're gone. They're gone.
Yeah, Lavia, come home, Lavia, come home. Would you take Walker Peters? I would take him.
Yeah, I'll take him. He's good. He's a good guy.
Yeah, so far after that win, Carl, this is why I wanted to bring you because I'm not good with this. Remember, I
Yeah,
was talking about the game in hand. Now we're on
yeah,
34. We still have a game in hand because Arsenal play 35, right? Very soon.
yeah. Tomorrow.
Yeah. Now I know this is a City channel, but I just wanted to discuss this. Carl, is there any way that Liverpool can get top four?
Well, let's think about this. So right now,
You can see
Liverpool.
the screen, right?
I can see. Can you zoom in a bit more? Just zoom in a bit more.
I
Maybe
can't.
not.
I can't
Okay,
zoom.
no, I'll do it. I'll zoom in. I can zoom in.
Uh.
Hold on a sec. So let's see. Liverpool. They played 35 games.
Mhm.
They played two more than. It's going to be hard for them to make it.
It's gonna be hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I
United
don't
is
see it.
gonna have to
I don't see it.
fumble hard to
Yeah,
lose
United
because
are going to
also
have to lose. They're going to have to lose. Two games
mm,
in four,
mm.
not to make top four.
And
I don't.
Liverpool has to win all their games.
Yeah, I don't see it. I
So
mean, I don't see it.
yeah, okay. So now let's get back to
I mean, but if it goes level on points, then Liverpool have a better goal difference.
mm. Oh yeah, makes sense. Yeah. So basically, City now have got 82 points, 4 points above Arsenal. Even if Arsenal win tomorrow, now it's no longer when Arsenal win they go top, they'll still stay second with 1 point. So basically, it's in our hands now.
It's in our
Sure.
hands. It's in our hands. In fact, you know, if Newcastle win tomorrow, go back. If Newcastle win tomorrow, which they're incentivized to do because they will be clear
Mm,
top. They'll clearly make top four.
mhm. So
Uh,
it's Newcastle win tomorrow. It cements top four.
if Newcastle win tomorrow, go back. Okay. If Newcastle win tomorrow for whatever reason, let's say they win tomorrow,
Mm,
and Arsenal lose, which means that Arsenal would have played 35 games
mhm.
and be 4 points behind.
Yeah.
And then if we beat Everton
And
midweek,
Arsenal will have 3 games left.
right? And if we beat Everton midweek,
Mm,
then we now have 7 points ahead
mm.
of Arsenal.
Yeah.
which means that you can lose 2 games and draw 1, which means that literally 1 more win and you're done. That's what it means.
Wow, man, this is and they have Newcastle as the favorites to win.
Yeah, that's what it
And
means. If
yeah,
Newcastle win tomorrow and you win against Everton, we win against Everton, all we need to do is win one more match and it's done.
you see that, Blues? We're back. We're back in it. We're back in it. Back on top of the table. Back doing what we were supposed to be doing. I know it was very. This one was the one. No, this one was the stressful one. Let's be honest, Carl. This one was the stressful one. This journey, this particular one, wasn't it? It was
Well, I
stressful.
mean,
There was. Be honest, Carl. There was moments where you'd sit down and say, "Is this Arsenal team really going to beat us?" No. You were looking. You were looking in the mirror, saying, "No." I was like, "No."
The funny thing was, Patrick, for me, it all boiled down to like I said before.
You said you. Let me give you flowers. Although you said it, you said the honeymoon is over at Anfield.
Yes.
Yeah.
I said Arsenal's honeymoon period of easy games at home against Palace and all these guys is over when they go start to Anfield. Drop 2 points, Liverpool. We're 2 goals up. They go to West Ham, 2 goals up, drop points. Against Southampton, they go 2 goals behind, drop points. They come to the Etihad, battered 4-1. That run is what caused them to be where they are right now. Because if they had beaten Liverpool, beaten West Ham, beaten Southampton, it's game over. We're not winning the league. We're not winning the league.
Yeah, they could have been over. Gundogan is one of the best midfielders in the Premier League history. That's true, and he's very underrated. Was he not just was he not just being rotated? I don't know who he's talking about. Yeah, Walker, I think so. Big up my guys, Terry McLavin. I think so. That's what you're saying. Eyes on the CL now. Eyes on the UCL. By the way, guys, Carl and myself have something special for you. I know some of you guys, you have a bank holiday on Monday. I don't know if I have a bank holiday in Ireland. I don't know. But guys, we have something special for you. At 11 p.m. UK time tomorrow on Sunday tomorrow, we have a preview, a nice preview. And this is a preview for the Madrid game. But this is not just a preview. We are going to do a lot of detailed, deep diving into the game. We're also going to talk about the past games, what we've learned in the game, how we think we can beat Madrid in 2 legs. So we are going to talk about a lot, man. The stream is already up. It's been up for 2 weeks now. We're going to talk about it. There's a lot of research that's been
it's called
through.
Back to the Future.
Yeah, Back to the Future, lessons learned. Yeah. Real Madrid have got a Copa del Rey Friday.
So all of you frauds, all of you frauds out there, all of you fearmongers out there, I'm watching all of you over the next 3 days. I'm coming for you.
This guy says
all of you fearmongers, I'm watching you. I'm coming for you.
Why are you coming after the frauds? What have they done now?
All those fearmongers, I'm coming for you. All of you like to spread fear amongst our fan base, right? Not believing. I'm coming for you.
Yeah, you know what? I can give you a special stream at the end of the season where you come for these frauds. So that's guys. That's the stream. I don't know if you can see it. That's the stream, guys. Let me just remove this. So it's going to be at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock tomorrow. 11 o'clock in the evening tomorrow. We're going to talk about the Madrid game. We're going to preview the Madrid game, but we'll also talk about the issues that happened in the past on the Madrid game. Let's not forget Mangala scoring the own goal. I remember, and Gareth Bale celebrating as if he scored. I remember my heart was broken that time. Yaya's poor performance, Carl. In that game. De Bruyne was tired because he had already carried us against PSG.
We're gonna have a pop quiz at the start of the show, so tune in early.
We're gonna be asking about the UCL moments.
We have a pop quiz for all of you watching. Maybe if you get it right, you can win something. But
that's good. You can win something. You can win one of the red and black shirts. I'm pretty sure most of you wanted the red and black one. So guys, that's the stream over there. Go put your notification buttons on. It's going to be tomorrow. The graphic looks nice and amazing, made by me and Gundo's input. I always send him all the designs. He said, put this, do that. The Back to the Future, good idea from Gundo. looks great, isn't it? Looks great. Looks very professional. This
It
looks
looks
like
amazing.
a UCL classic thing. It looks
It
very
looks
like something
amazing.
for the UCL.
It looks amazing. And the reason why we called it Back to the Future is because when Patrick and I were talking about this show and doing it for you all out there, we went back to the notes that we had last year from the first leg and the second leg. The things that Madrid do well, the things that we do well, what we need to avoid, what we need to watch out for. And guess what, guys? Everything we talked about that Madrid can do that we need to watch out for happened. The notes are there. In fact, we'll show you guys the notes before that. Maybe we can find a way to post it out there just before the show happens. But
yeah, and they can get involved in the comments also themselves with
everything
ideas.
we talked about. Maybe Patrick, we can maybe before the show starts, we can share the notes from last year so people can see it online. I don't know how we can do it. Figure it out.
Yeah, we'll try. Maybe we'll do a presentation. We'll do a presentation PDF.
Yeah, exactly.
A PDF can work. So guys,
Exactly.
go like this video. Go like the Madrid video. Like this video, but also like the Madrid video and put your notification buttons on so that when we start off tomorrow, we are all together. Let me read some of these comments. Thank you very much. Charlie says, Real Madrid have Copa del Rey final today. By the way, they have it, and I'm gonna be watching it with my eye to see who they're going to rest. I don't wish any injuries on anybody, but anyway, Pep's comments in the press about Gundo. He wants Gundo to stay and learn from him. Yeah, I said that at the beginning, Daniel. He wants Gundo to stay. Double standard cringy. Ellen missing goals and even the ball at some point. We say it's not his day, but Akanji makes a mistake. It's Bozo jeans. Bozo jeans. Goals win you games. That is true, girl. Okay, goals win you games. Rodrigo's goal might be the turning point for Leeds staying up in terms of the next games, even though they lost today. That is true because I think the goal difference matters at this point in time. Newcastle will beat Arsenal. Inshallah, they will. Yeah, Mr. Howe, can you do something for me? Yeah, man. I also say the same thing. I haven't been trying to say that, but okay. Cow has already been hyping. Cow, by the way, Cow, we called him shameless when he was twerking for Liverpool. I remember, Carl? All of us were laughing at you when he was talking, but now he started working for Newcastle. So hopefully it works again. If Newcastle lose tomorrow, it's pretty clear they are being shafted to get Liverpool top 4. You hear that, Carl? You hear that, Carl? That there's something going on. Yeah, if they give it up, you'll start thinking that. But Newcastle need it. Newcastle desperately want to be in top 4 because as soon as you make top 4, Carl, what happens? Things change. Things change.
Listen, you don't know if you know how important this game is to Newcastle. We're talking about big money making top 4. Big money. It changes the whole dynamic.
So and Newcastle don't need to do anybody a favor.
No,
they're not here to do anybody a favor.
No,
that's such a big club. They're not here to do anybody a favor. So don't think. I know sometimes you think, oh, maybe they're going to do this to help out. No, nobody wants to help out Liverpool. Everybody wants the revenue, isn't it? Everybody wants that revenue.
Everybody wants that money.
No, man. UCL is too much money to be doing favors for Liverpool. I'm sorry, you can't be doing it. So we have been joined by Kelvin, who was at the barber shop, but he doesn't want to show us his haircut. So anyway, I can't believe the season is nearly over. Yeah, the season is nearly over because when Arsenal play tomorrow, they have got 3 games left.
Jeez, can you imagine that?
Man, can you imagine? Did anybody ever imagine this? We were counting games. It was just 10 games away. Arsenal were top, and we're like, the games are running out, and Arsenal is still top. Now the games are running out. City is top.
They were top with 8 points, man. 10 games ago, 8 points, and they bottled it.
Do you know what Kelvin sounds? Do you know what Kelvin sounds like? Sounds like in Africa when somebody calls the radio station.
America.
Okay, yeah, great. Big up, man. They will beat Arsenal. Arsenal are low-key responsible for Liverpool having their winning streak. That's true. Arsenal actually gave Liverpool a lifeline. Liverpool will be more dangerous than Arsenal next season. That's true. I can see a few patterns. I think McAllister coming in, Carl, might change that Liverpool team. Do you think they will win anything next season? Liverpool. What do you think, Carl?
Yeah, it depends on what they do in summer. No, it depends on what they do in summer. They have a chance to. They're a good team. They have a good team. They just didn't compete this year, but they're a decent team. You know, I won't hate too much. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I just want us to make those last two games irrelevant. Brentford and Brighton, whatever it is, make them irrelevant. If Newcastle win today, we win against Everton. I think those last two games are irrelevant. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm saying you're right about that. You're right about that. You're right about that.
In fact, you know what? You know the funny thing? If Newcastle lose tomorrow, we beat Everton. I think we win the game at home against Chelsea. We win the league at home against Chelsea.
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, I think even if Newcastle lose tomorrow, I think it just makes Pep more serious with the team. Do you get my point? Yeah. Because if they don't lose to Arsenal will still be a threat. So guess what? It will just make our next opponent more food to eat. You know what I mean? For us to be able to slap them. So I'm not worried. Like at the end of the day, Newcastle can do whatever they want tomorrow. If they win, pick up to Newcastle. If they lose, what's going to happen is City are just going to do the business themselves. Who has helped us this season? We've cried for help, Carl, from many teams. Not majority helped us. We had to do things ourselves. Ake won't make Madrid. It says the team for Madrid is Edison, Walker, Diaz, Akanji, Stones, Rodri, KDB, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Haaland, Gresh. Yeah, it's straightforward. I don't see Foden starting that game, to be honest with you.
I think that's
Mahrez was okay, but I still wouldn't put him in a big game. I wouldn't. No. Ake won't make Madrid. Isak is dunking on Gabi's head at St. James. What happened? Okay, what happened was good from Real Madrid.
Patrick, that Isak is going to tear these guys a new one. I'm telling you, man. That guy. Go ahead.
But I think tomorrow is going to be fun because I'll be watching it with a lot of Arsenal fans.
No, I won't be watching the game. I'll be my son's game tomorrow. Hey.
Bigger.
And I'm happy for the Liverpool win today. Some people are sweating. Oh, so beautiful. No, I'm not joking. If Man United don't make top 4, Patrick, that will be the biggest bottle job. Even worse than Arsenal, because Liverpool were they 12? They were
11th. They were 11th.
They were 11. Now they are 1 point. No. Klopp is good. Klopp is good.
Clinical, the Jamaican citizen, says, I'll be scouting the Copa del Rey final later for sure. I know what you guys are talking. These guys are evil, Carl. You know what they're talking about scouting? In the other group. They say there's no pity. They don't care what happens to Madrid today. If somebody stamps legs, they don't care. I don't care too. At this point in time, I'm also evil. I don't care if they stamp. There's no sportsmanship. If somebody stamps on Benzema's leg today, I'm sorry.
Is Benzema playing? Is Benzema playing today?
He wants, Kakalo is smart. Just watch. He's not.
He'll play him. He has to play him. Yes. Because if they don't win the Copa del Rey, they don't win the Champions League. They won nothing.
Well, that's true. That's actually true.
This is a good thumbnail. I think you like to reduce the boundaries of the players' picks. I'll do that. It's not hard. I do my thumbnails myself. So if somebody gives me feedback, I just go change it. I'll go change it. Big up. I hope Pep's going to watch your back to the future. Hopefully he does. But Pep mustn't watch, because last time we told him to play Cancelo as right winger, he did, and he made us look like fools. Can you send me the link for that stream in the chat? I will send it to you, Clinical. I'll send it to you. It's Hamza, how you doing, man? What do you think of the game? How did you see the game, Hamza?
Big up to everyone, man.
Hamza.
Yes, good though.
How are you, brother?
I'm good, brother. How are you, man?
Good.
That's good, man. Big up to everyone, man. The listeners, subscribe to their channels. They will be in the link. But yeah, today's game, man. You know what? I feel like the boys are a bit nervous for this Madrid game, you know. I'm not just saying that because we missed a lot of chances, but they look, I don't know, maybe it's just me, innit? Like, I don't know, these boys look a bit, I don't know. Like, De Bruyne looks all right. I think Foden's lacking a bit of confidence as well, man. Like, I can see he's trying, but I don't know.
I think you're projecting, bro, to be fair. I think you're projecting.
But I didn't see, no, I didn't see that.
I think
maybe don't have anything to do with the Madrid.
Yeah, Hamza, I think you're projecting. That's fair, and it happens, right? I think these guys want this game more than any other game. But because of what happened last year.
Yeah, like they wanted to get business done fast today. I think. Do you know what happened, Hamza? Hamza, like, let me just give you this. Maybe let me settle down your head. If Haaland scores his chances, would we be thinking all this? I think this was just because it went to 2-1. Because
Yeah, you're right.
even
You're
Mika
right.
says, I'm telling you, he's like, if Haaland was clinical and City were clinical, Alvarez scores that, Haaland scores that, he says we're going to have a different story here. Would have been saying
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
The reality is, Hamza, is that I mean, a 2-1 win is what you expect before you travel to Madrid in 2 days to play the first leg of the semi-final. If you go out today and you score 10, and you burn all your energy scoring 10 when you could score 2 and win and get 3 points, you just wasted energy for a game you have to go play away at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
No,
but I
no,
think
you guys are
for me,
right. You're right.
for me, I think the scoreline today will help us on Tuesday.
I
Trust
think
me.
so too. I
Yeah,
think so
it will
too.
help us on Tuesday.
I think
And
They were cruising.
and
These guys were
when
cruising today.
for me, this City, I don't know if people notice, like, you know, when we were winning 2-1, like every time we're one goal down, we are so careful. We hardly made mistake at the back, but we didn't have that before. We hardly made mistakes, so we control the game. We don't want to attack anymore. We just want to see the game. 2-1 is fine for us. 1-0 is fine for us. But as long as, even with the Bayern Munich game, like I saw, this is why I like this. I like this City. You know, control the scoreline. Don't attack. Just play. Just win the game. Because at the end, 3 points is all that matters. And
Yeah,
we got the 3 points.
that is true. That is true. So, what about Hamza? So, what did you think of Gundogan as a DM? My God.
Gundogan was good. Was very good today. He controlled the game very well. Got us the 2 goals. Could have got a penalty, but it was unfortunate.
Did you see Pep? Did you see Pep get him pissed off?
Yeah, man. He was saying, "Give it to." No, but he's got a point though. Like, he's our number 9. You know, he's the guy that gets the goals. I think Pep's right. He's not wrong. Yeah. Just because, okay, I hear it. They want to give him the hat trick. I understand. You know, from a player's point of view, you know, you want to give your
and he's never had one. I think apparently he's never had one.
Yeah, and he's never had one as well. But at the end of the day, to kill it, I know Pep was stressing on the sideline. I know he was. He was like, "Give it to him. I want to end this game now, because if it's 2-1, it can get a bit difficult." So that's why I think he really wanted Erling to, you know, just kill the game off.
Hamza, you know what I liked the most in that whole moment was after the game, whistle has gone, Pep is still angry. Ruben Diaz goes to.
Guess what? Look, right now on the TV.
Yeah.
Guess, wait. Look, come. On the TV right now, just speaking. They're showing that part where Haaland is hyping. Haaland can set you up. You know, he can set you up for trouble. Go ahead, Carl.
But what I enjoyed was after when the whistle went, Ruben Diaz gets on the field. He goes to Erling Haaland, cups his hand into his ears, and is probably telling him, "You did the right thing. Don't worry about it. You did the right thing." He goes to his ear and whispers in his ear something, probably like, "You did the right thing." That's
what do you mean?
I guarantee you, right? 100%. Even though Pep is mad, that boy just built his credibility with the team.
Yeah.
In that moment.
I get. Yeah, that's what Mika said. It was also to. It says sometimes doing that, it just shows to the team that you're not there just for yourself. You're not just selfish for records.
Yeah.
You're giving your captain the first opportunity to get. I know sentiment almost got us in
Patrick,
trouble.
you were not happy that you were not happy about the sentiment.
I wasn't. I wasn't. My friend, how said you think? You think I was happy with what I saw? Look. For me, the football players, the pundits are saying they get it. They say they get what Haaland was doing, and he says it's mature from a kid like him. He says they're expecting a striker, like, because he says Alan Shearer could have said, "Piss off! I'm taking this." You know what I mean? You have to take it off his hands. Anyway, let me welcome Clinical. Then I welcome Don't Smoke. Clinical, what did you think of the game overall?
I like
big up. Thanks for having me. I thought it was we managed it pretty well in the first half, and we had a lot more chances that we could have made show for that fact. But I think Gundogan took both of his goals really well. I think he pretty much scored the same goal twice in a different corner. So
with Mahrez, same
right.
pass.
Yeah, no, Mahrez, he was also really good in that game. To be honest, I think it was an improvement from his last 2 games. I think he was really underwhelming. So I'm glad to see that he really improved his performance coming in today. But coupled with that, I was really frustrated with Haaland, and that's my guy. But he was so shocking in terms of his finishing today. Like, I don't know what was going on. And knowing his personality, and, you know, he has that bit of, you know, reasonable ego where he wants to be the best. He wants to be the guy. I know he wanted to take that penalty, but the class from him to give it to Gundogan, like you guys were saying, I respect it. I 100% respect it. But in the context of the game and especially how it turned out, I would much rather he would have taken the ball and just shot it in the corner.
It is a moment where you have your heart in your mouth, isn't it? Because I was stressing here. I was like, this summer, he's gonna make himself look like a king if he gets a draw here, because he's saying hoofing it. Okay, what about Don't Smoke? What did you think of the game, man? And welcome, Don't Smoke, and welcome to all of you. We have everybody
Hey,
from the
Patrick.
chat here. Yeah, go ahead, man.
I think the game changed when Ake came off, right? We were pretty much in this game, man. Should be triple the score, man. Haaland should have had a hat trick, right, by halftime. And now the thing is,
He missed 6.
yeah. So the thing is, I think we wired different, right? I'm more robotic, right? Sentiment comes afterwards, man, right? Because at the end of the day, yeah, sentiment. Another day we could have drawn this game 2-2. All out of sentiment. At 2-0, it's still a scrappy 2-0. The game is not done. But I understand, yes, first hat trick and whatnot. But I'd rather have the 3 points than you having a moment in your career at the expense of the team. But I'll take the 3 points. I think we're at a point in the season whereby we take wins however they come, and it's 10 in a row now. And I think this is the best time to have a winning run. It's pointless. Look at Arsenal. They had their winning runs at the beginning of the season. Look where it's got them. So I think professional performance and the most important thing is our main players got a rest. I'm happy Rodri didn't have to come on. Excellent game from Gundo at DM. And I'm sure you'll notice whenever Gundo plays at DM, the ball moves quick.
It does. That's what I say. It moves so quick.
Today there was a lot of verticality, right? So I'm sure Carl was happy watching that. There was a lot of verticality, just that our shooting boots weren't on. But if you saw, this is what I've been saying. You saw the difference of having Rico next to Maris compared to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker takes 3 touches before he even thinks of what to do. But Rico had a good game. Man, at the end of the day, this is football. You're playing against other professionals, so they will score, man. You're not playing against rugs on the pitch, so you have to expect the other teams to also have moments in the game where they will attack. Even though we made Big Sam look better than he was, this is supposed to be an 8-0 throbbing.
Right? Yeah, he'll hype himself. I saw him in his interview. He hyped himself. He thought he has done something.
That man is so irritating.
Yeah, he said that if when Man City start playing to get a corner at the end of the game, you know that he did something.
Yeah.
But the thing though is, Patrick, all I will say is this. The reason why I'm happy is because we created the chances. It's not like earlier in the season when we weren't creating the chances. Today we created the chances, we just didn't finish them. And that's always a good sign. So I'm happy. On to the next. We move to Madrid. That's it. Sentiment, move it aside.
Yeah. Adam says, sorry, I'm late, busy eating my food. No, enjoy your food, man. I am on loan to Newcastle. Clinical is on loan to Newcastle already. Arsenal looked good, but I never fully thought they would go on to win the Premier League. A lot of people didn't think so. If Newcastle win tomorrow, I will buy Patrick a wheelbarrow. You owe me that wheelbarrow ever since last season. Newcastle will slap Arsenal tomorrow. Typical Arsenal and Christmas champions. Yeah, they were Christmas champions, actually. You're right about that. Imagine Lavia playing the Stones row next to Rodri. Look what's Lewis doing. What Lewis is doing. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. I'm so sad to see Lavia, Edozie, and them, man, going down now. It's gonna be sad. Would Man City have beaten Atletico Madrid in 2016 if they had beaten Real Madrid in the UCL final? Semi. You're talking about the semi. Yeah, guys, that's a good question for the panel. If we were the ones who beat Madrid in the semi and went to the final, do you think Man City could have beaten Atletico Madrid in 2016?
If but maybe, man, we move on.
If but maybe, guys. Don't worry. Liverpool will handle 10. Has been mature for sure. Yeah.
I wonder.
Yeah, Benzema definitely started. He will start today.
I see that. Just my Patrick.
Oh, the lineup.
I have the lineup.
The lineup is out. Okay,
I have the lineup. Let me tell you, the lineup is Benzema, Vinicius, Rodrigo, Tchouameni, Kroos, Valverde. It's a full team. It's a full team.
So that's basically the choose this team. Is Modric
only Modric is not there
on the bench?
No,
Let me see. Let
Modric
me
is
see.
injured. News came out that he got injured a couple of games ago, and he might miss the City game.
Yeah,
He's
Modric,
on the
he's not on the
bench.
bench. He's not on the
Nah,
bench.
He's on the bench.
He's not on the bench. He's not on the bench.
Well,
Oh, he's on the bench. He's on the
I'll
bench.
definitely be watching to see if he
They've
gets on in
released
the
a
game.
lineup. They've released a lineup.
Yeah, he's not on the bench.
Modric
He's not on
is-
the bench.
Alisson has kept the most clean sheets in all competitions for Liverpool, but only has one Premier League title. Tani is on the jokes. Hamza, these players last season would have left the Bernabeu, prayed for another chance to right the wrongs. They gave given themselves that. What? They given themselves that. I don't know. They could have given themselves that. I had a dream. It ends 0-0. I rebuked the dream. Is it just it just shows how selfless Haaland is. That's true. Phillips needs to watch Rico's highlights and get studying. Get to study this guy.
Leave Phillips alone.
But that's a shame that Rico is starting that position ahead of Phillips though.
It's tough.
That's a tough one, man.
No, but Pep said something in the press. He says it's sometimes players have to get my trust.
I don't think it's fair to really compare Phillips' situation to Rico, though. Because earlier in the season, Rico Lewis had that opportunity to get thrown
That's
in the
true.
deep
I mean,
end.
that's fair.
Phillips
That's fair.
will never have the opportunity only playing at DM behind Rodri.
I mean,
But
that's fair.
Philip is a 50 million player. Come on, should we start though?
He should start
Well,
though. What's the point, man?
Yeah,
I mean,
should be
especially
starting.
that position.
But you know Pep Guardiola and trust. Remember Rodri was also holding bench.
Yeah, I hear you, but I mean, when an academy kid is playing the 6-6 with Gundogan, that's a tough one, man.
Yeah, do you think it knocks down Phillips? It seems like it's.
I don't know. I mean, I still want to give him a chance, but just like,
yeah, I would take Walter Peters from Southampton when they go down. I'll take him. I'll be watching the Osasuna match closely. Yeah, all of us will be. I'm pretty sure every City fan will be
But
watching.
Real Madrid are going to battle them. Come on, Real Madrid will battle Sassuolo. Come on.
Yeah, they would.
Come on, they're not
Modric in Siberia getting horses.
I don't think you're allowed to read that.
No, I'm not gonna read that. This Keyman is funny. I was happy seeing Grealish get well rested and getting well and rested today. Deserves it. I think Grealish being on the bench was good, guys. I'm so happy. And did you see Grealish's interview? What he said in the interview, guys? He says last time against Madrid, I was so devastated, like it broke me. But right now, I'm looking forward to playing them again. I like that attitude. Patrick, where is Eric? Haven't seen him on HH's channel after his bad comments on Haaland after the competition.
But did you see that, Patrick? Did you see that meme? Of course, Laporte was saying that that we need our revenge and all that. So somebody did a meme when Laporte was about to say that Salah closed his mouth. It was so funny because
no, man. Can I tell you something? This is just between me, obviously, and the people on the panel. Guys, there's a difference between that Liverpool team. It was not the whole team talking, it's just Salah. This time, when they're doing an interview, these City players look like they are looking forward to seeing Madrid. Did you see Bernardo Silva after that performance of Leipzig? He said, when they said, you're playing Madrid, what do you think is going to go on? He says, we're going to make it. We're going to go through. Like, he didn't flinch. These guys, when there's beef, but Liverpool are done. They're done. What revenge were they going to do? Liverpool was sucking in the league. But City are on beef. They have been practicing. And I think all this stuff, I think Carl was right. All this practice of this formation was for Madrid. All this practice of these centre-backs at the back, it's all for Madrid. And right now, this is the first time Madrid is meeting us. And again, last time they met us, we were fully fit. We beat them. This time they've met us with every player fully fit. Obviously, Ake maybe 50-50, but every wanted player fully fit. Not last time De Bruyne, I think, was half fit, was also on injections, but they're playing players that are fully fit. We'll see. I told you already. I know some people might clip me, but I told you already how I feel about the away game. What's going to happen to them? I've already seen it in a port in Africa. Kroos at DM will be an advantage for Man City if he plays there. Yeah, he keeps. Do you know, guys? Ancelotti has started playing Kroos over Tchouameni in big games.
But in almost all the games, they don't trust Tchouameni, so it's not even.
Yeah, they seem to not trust Tchouameni these days. They're putting Kroos in DM role when they're playing big games.
It's starting now. It's starting today.
Okay, cool. Okay, let me just go through this. Guys, would you buy Frankie de Jong as an alternative for Jude Bellingham? 100%.
100%.
I don't think he should be he shouldn't be the alternative. He should be the first option. I don't.
100%.
Jude is more the alternative.
Exactly. 100%.
So
Not even
just
the captain.
rephrase your question, guys. It's actually the other way around.
Yeah, but
Would we get
De Jong is De Jong is top player. Come on, oh that guy is good.
Frankie,
No, he says not. He says not as an alternative. He should be the main.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah, of course he should be the main. Yeah,
Osas, can you imagine? Osas, imagine Frankie in this midfield with De Bruyne.
It would be next level. It would be
If,
next
Frank,
level.
if Frankie came to us, he'd succeed more than Jude Bellingham. 100%.
Yeah, he would. Because
Frank De Jong would be such a good player under Pep. Pep would improve him so much. Him, De Bruyne, and Rodri. Man.
You know, the funny thing is,
And Frankie's got 2 feet as well. He's got 2. He can he can whip a ball in with his left foot as well. He's crazy.
Patrick, that's the funny thing. De Jong actually does what Pep does with Stones, whereby he breaks the centre backs.
Yes.
He goes in the middle of them, collects the ball, and goes back to midfield.
Yeah.
He's been doing that since Ajax.
Yeah.
What Stone does, Frankie has been doing it.
He was supposed to come here. It was Messi. Remember, Messi called him. It was because apparently Messi called him and I don't know.
Smoke, to your point, he actually does it better than Stones does. So he plays that what libero role, right? That ability to play the 4 and 3, 4 and 3, 4 and 3, right? Drop in and drop out based on who has the ball, and he's able to keep the ball, make passes, run. He's very quick. He's one of the quickest.
And it's very. And when he holds the ball, you can hardly take the ball away from him.
Yeah, he's press resistant. He is press.
He shouldn't go to United. I know Ten Hag is going to want him again this summertime. If he's going to leave, just come here.
We should fight for him because at this point in time, McAllister is going to Liverpool. I think City shouldn't just watch De Jong walk into United.
Are you so sure that McAllister will be a Liverpool player? Are you sure?
They're twerking.
They have already bottled Bellingham. We don't know that he's going to Liverpool. Liverpool got no Champions League, so he's not gonna go.
Yeah, but I'm saying you don't leave Barca to go to United, even if Daddy Hug is there. I understand, but Barca have moved to Man City. That's the reality. The whole Barca structure has moved to Man City.
And you know that Barca, they are owing us money. They are owing us money, so for the Alvarez stuff.
Yeah, they need to pull some many levers.
And if Gundogan goes the other way, because I've been hearing he might be going Barca.
Yeah,
so
they want.
If he ends up going Barca, then who knows? We might end up going for.
But I think Chicky got this. Trust me, Chicky got this. Guys, all I will say is we will be surprised. Whatever he's cooking, I know whenever we miss on something, Chucky, trust me, Chicky will pull something out of the bag.
Did you hear? Even the Jude thing is funny, by the way. Madrid want to negotiate price down. Fab said.
Let them negotiate. I want him to go to Madrid.
Yeah, I also want him to go. I think he doesn't know how many English big players have failed there. Bigger players than him. Grealish and Bernardo both came out and said, we are ready. I like that. Our wingers are ready to die versus Madrid, and Haaland won't miss this time. Whenever Haaland misses, remember before Leipzig, he missed before Leipzig, the game before Leipzig, he was laughing, then he dunked on Leipzig.
That was why I said that the 2-1 is all right. It's going to help us on Tuesday. Trust me, it's going to. Because Alan even missed. What game was it? Even the Arsenal game, he missed a lot of chances as well. The Arsenal game,
Frankie De Jong is better than Jude. That's Carvajal will announce his retirement after the Grealish is done with him. Agent Ake to convince Frankie De Jong if you go to City for him. Yeah, I think that would be great. Liverpool have to sell to buy McAllister. They're giving Brighton Milner. I don't know why. Why is Brighton?
They sell Milner? I'm sure.
Yeah. But why?
But Mina went for Mina is free now.
But why is Brighton taking Milner? What is Brighton doing? Huh?
I think they need him to. I think they need a cleaner. So basically, you're gonna be cleaning their clothes and all that because there's no way he's playing.
I think it's for experience. I think Brian have got him for experience. I think they lack experience in the midfield.
Did you hear that, Hamza? It says
I did. He said he's cleaning his clothes.
Okay, they need a kit man. Barca financial issues. They could sell Frankie De Jong. Yeah, they have to get rid of 180 million of their bill wages. They have to get rid of that.
But they're not going to sell Frankie De Jong less than 80 million.
They want to sell Ansu Fati. You know that, right? They want to sell Ansu Fati.
No. I heard they want to
sell
No.
Fati always gets injured. No. Stay away from
that. They want to sell Torres back to us at a cut price.
Torres to who?
back to City at a cut price.
That guy's not coming back.
No,
Torres is going to
No,
Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa is
absolutely
going for
not.
him.
no. I do not want Ferran Torres near my club. Move.
We can sell him to
You've done your
Chelsea,
bit.
guys.
No.
Do
He
you know
needs
what?
to
Do
stay.
you know what? That kid was
Ferran
made to
Torres
look
again?
good.
Who's
Ferran
this
Torres was made to look good. Pep has made people who are not okay look good. Torres was looking like a baller. Do you remember that goal he scored against Newcastle? Torres hasn't done anything like that close. Look at Raheem. Raheem was looking good at City. Now Raheem looks like he's going to end up at Crystal Palace.
That's the argument I had with people yesterday. I said, when you play for City, you look like a world class. But if you deep down, all these players, they're all average players. But Pep just built them, just make them look world class.
Yeah,
So that's why when they leave, they look normal.
Yeah, I'm telling you, people will be surprised. Most of these players will go somewhere and people will be like, but wasn't he balling at City? It just happens.
Yeah.
Says, where would you get this insight?
No, but
I
I think
the club.
I
Thank you very much, Big Morgan. Yeah, go ahead.
But Patrick, I think you are part to blame, right? Because everyone at City, you call them ballers, right? Just like Sergio Gomez, you call everyone ballers.
Leave Gomez. Gomez
and
is
now,
too good.
Now managers are on Twitter with burner accounts listening to your stream, right? And you're out here calling everyone ballers. So then now they get the wrong, and then that's where they do their scouting from.
That should be scouting better.
No, but let's be honest with Sergio Gomez, though. Look, I know defensively he's bad, but when he's played for us in the attack, he's not been bad. I don't see where this slate comes from, because when we attack,
he's been great.
No, good though. He's really good on the ball. You know, he's good at passing the ball. He rarely loses the ball in dangerous areas where we give it to him.
Yeah,
he doesn't lose it.
He's a defender. We should stop doing all this. Like, he's good. He can pass.
The problem, he's really not a defender.
Exactly.
He's a number 10.
He was converted by a company at Anderlecht to play left back. So he came in because he has a left foot. They want to try and play him left back, like.
But he has a number 10 and the left wing and the right wing.
Would we play him against Real Madrid as the left back? No, we won't do that now. He's not a defender.
We'll lose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hamza, let me ask you a question, right? Imagine if Haaland came into the team, right? Very good work rate, but he doesn't score. Will you still call him a baller because
Vergos? You're talking about Vergos then. That's Vergos.
Jesus. Let's use Jesus, right? That one's closer to home. Right. Very good work rate. He does 1-2 few dummies, links up play well, but he doesn't score. But we got fed up because his primary role as a striker is to score. And that's what we're saying. If you're a defender, we judge you first based on whether you can defend or not. Then the rest is a bonus.
That's true.
Yeah, we criticize Trent for the same thing, don't we? Trent Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham won't start for Real Madrid. Valverde is good. I forgot about Valverde.
Playman right back.
Camavinga. Camavinga is a left back now. Did you guys know that? And he tucks into midfield.
And he's been very good at left back, I'll be honest.
Yeah, Modric and Kroos. Man, I don't know how long Modric went to Madrid at the age of 27. Now he's 37. My God. Grandpa Milner. I don't know why Milner is still playing football. If I was Milner, I would have just resigned. I still can't believe Milner started versus Real Madrid. I can't believe that too. Stones would be the most important player versus Madrid. Very true. Chelsea also need to sell players. 5 million for Enzo Fernandez. Thank you, Todd. I would take Kovacic, but some people on this panel say they don't want to take Kovacic. Smoke is throwing. Pep made Fabian Delph look like a technically gifted player. Yeah, and people wanted Fabian Delph as their left back, believe it or not, just because of Pep. By the way, a side note, Liverpool, man, go get back your Jude chain. Oh, yeah. Man, go get back your Jude chain. How does Will Bum get you into semifinals, one round of 16, then runs away with your girl, then runs away with your girl, the one you've been chatting for 2 years, and Klopp. This guy, Keeman is on jokes. Real Madrid owns Liverpool. Gomez was a panic buy after you didn't get Cucurella. I don't think so. Gomez wasn't the panic buy.
No. We don't do panic buys. We don't do panic buys.
Gomez was scouted. Obviously, he was number 2 after Cucurella. But thank God we didn't get Cucurella after we twerked for him all summer. Look at what he's doing. Chelsea fans want him gone. And you happily take this guy.
This guy, man.
Keep big up to you, man. Keep is here for jokes. So, guys, that's everything. I think we've done 1 hour. I don't think we're going to do anything else apart from here. Let's just watch the Madrid game and pray that Madrid win this game. I want them to come 100% on Tuesday. I don't want anybody injured. I want them to not have excuses. I want them to be 100%, even if they have to go back and get Raul, who used to be the captain, to play against us. Ramos can come. Everybody can come in. Guys, thank you very much. Guys in the chat, appreciate it. Don't Smoke, thank you. Hamza, thank you very much. Hamza, long time. Clinical, big up to you, Clinical, man. I always send the links. Join whenever you want, Clinical. Kevin, even though we didn't see your haircut, can you take a picture? We want to see you on the chat. Don't start lying to us that your stylist is great. Pitch Points, man, big up to you. Guys, go subscribe to Pitch Points. The Madrid preview tomorrow at 11 p.m. We're going to also be doing it on Pitch Points. Guys, if you want to join the Madrid preview tomorrow, it's at 11 p.m. at night. Big up to everybody, guys. Goodbye from us, and let's enjoy this Madrid game, and hopefully Madrid gets smoked.